What is up, my fellow creatures of the night? It's your boy, Nyte Lyfe, your resident revenant VTuber reborn again, and we are back tonight with more Abandoned Archive. I forgot to add the game to my screen. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, cool. Let me adjust my voice a little. That's loud. Okay, yeah, we are back with more Abandoned Archive. Last time I played it, I did not do that well. One of the things I realized after the stream was that I was playing it in a kind of nonsensical way. Gonna remind myself of the controls. Think. Oh. I'm gonna switch. Roll is the left shift and switch stances. Or roll is space and switch stance. That's left shift. But anyway, last time, yeah, after the last game, I realized I was kind of doing things wrong. I was almost playing it like I was trying to speedrun, which is not how you play this type of game. Which I had said, I don't really have much experience with roguelikes like this. Alright. Okay, what am I starting with now? Orb of Thunder. Alright, Orb of Thunder, it's not bad. But yes, I kind of realized I was doing too much of like charging directly at the enemies and trying to damage them without actually, without, you know, spending time and trying to figure out how to dodge their attacks, which, as it turns out, is not a smart way to, well, that's great timing, which, as it turns out, is not a smart way to go about games like this. So yeah, what I need to be doing is... what did I just pick up? Rapid Seeds. Okay. The more at rest you are, the speedier the process. Okay. Yeah, which is not really the best way to go about games like this. I need to focus more on dodging out of the way of the enemies instead of trying to... Yeah, I need to focus more on dodging attacks and avoiding damage first, then... like that. Oh, yep. Ooh. Yeah, I need to focus more on learning attack patterns and how to avoid them first, and then I can start to focus in on, you know, attacking. So what I need to do is kind of... Yeah, what I need to do is sort of keep myself... keep myself safe, keep my health good, and then I can actually make the moves to... What the heck? Alright, my computer is freezing up. That's not great. Am I even still alive? Alright. That's not great. Well, I'm gonna try and shut something. Okay, didn't mean to completely delete the chat box, but that's what I gotta do. It's what I gotta do, because that one does take up a bit of processing power. Okay. All right. Am I back? Let's see here. This is awkward. probably not great. Because my stream monitor is completely frozen. I mean, everything else is showing that I'm still live, so hopefully that means something. Keep the gameplay going for a little bit and see. Okay, I think, yeah, okay, I think I'm back. We'll see. Hopefully I am. Shoot, fall right into that attack. Okay. Very musical, that one. Alright. Not really finding anything other than just enemies right now. Jeez. Yep, still just enemies. Good. Oh, got some health back. That's good. 10, how much knowledge? I've only got 27, but sure, let's search. Gain 50% more knowledge, reduce max health, but no. Can roll midway through your roll. Oh, yo dog. Immensely comfortable and smells of nostalgia. It's hypnotically sleep-inducing and has you feeling superbly refreshed after a quick nap. Sure. Huh. Alright. Yo dog, heard you like to roll, so we gave you a pillow that lets you roll while you roll. Concerned. Nothing showing dropped frames or anything. All my stuff is still counting, but my actual stream monitor is frozen. Oh, jeez. Choice. Ooh. Knowledge, health, or spell. Let's grab a spell. Okay. That is Aqua Javelin. Not big on Aqua Javelin, but I'll work with it. It's not really a good one to pair up with lightning, with ball lightning. Oh, there's only 2 enemies in that room. Okay. Anything else in here? No, that's a dead end. Where's the rest of the path? Oop. Nope. Okay, this way. Paying attention to where the other enemy was. Oh. Shoot. Yep, should definitely have grabbed health. Crystal, that's... Yeah, okay. That's the spell that... gem propulsion. Yeah, okay. Throw at enemies and it shatters. That's an odd one. Oh. Greed. Oh no. I can't take the risk because I am at my last health. Cartography. Sure, it's not gonna do a whole lot for me here because I've already discovered most of the rooms, but it still does something. Yeah, but that's still worthwhile. Oops. Rolled at the wrong time there. Rolled too early and just went right into it. Okay. Where are my discs? Cyclone. Ugh. No, it's not. It's not exactly a favorite of mine. I hate this because I just switched it, but I think I do want to switch it back. Anyway. Yeah, alright. Left shift, that is actually more comfortable. Okay. Okay, that's the spell I have now. Oh yeah, it's the one that bounces. Really? There was no reason for me to have bounced into that attack and I just did it anyway. Oh man, really? Okay. Let's get better at this. I don't have 10 knowledge. So I don't have 10 knowledge to spend on learning anything. Oop. Greed. Knowledge has a price. 3. No. Not taking that gamble. Will, however, go back and search this bookshelf. Gain an increase your movement speed for 3 seconds. Alright. Choose one. I mean, I definitely gotta go with a new spell here. Oh, this is the, let's see. Crystalline flesh, turn your skin and bone around your fists into crystals. Usually causes the user to slam their fists into, oh, right, you gotta charge that up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so. Ah. Yeah, I gotta practice dodging more. Ugh. Ooh, time stop or... Yeah, I'll go with the time stop because that one does work a little better for me. Although neither of them... Although I'm not that great at either of these. Aqua Javelin? Got 2 charge attacks. That's not really that good. Okay, health. What's this one? Oh, right. That one... Yeah, that drags enemies into the area of effect. Which isn't that great to combine with any of these powers that I currently have. Yep, keep that one. I mean, I guess since the wind ball bounces between enemies, getting the gravity power to... what's this one? Oh, gravity push. Right, that's the one. That's a fun one, because you just click on an enemy and it knocks them around. Plus it has pretty low recharge time, so you can just sort of rapid fire it. Oop, shoot. Okay, what is this? Okay, what's this one? Deteriorate. I have not really used that one very much. Enemies sometimes drop a rose which roots nearby enemies in place for 2 seconds. Sure. I don't have a particular reason to keep that one, but sure. Let's do it. Choice. I'm gonna go for health. It's smarter for right now. Oop. Oops. Just got sticky keys. Just got hit with sticky keys because I was mashing. Enter too much. That spell takes way too long to recharge. Oop, there's the boss door. Nope. Rolled the wrong direction on that one. Did it again. Alright, well, here's the boss door. Whenever you spend knowledge, there's a 50% chance you can get some back, sure. Okay, so there's the boss door. Gosh. Seriously. Need to do better at rolling. It's this one? Vine lockdown. Okay. One's probably, yeah, sure. Oh. Okay, good health. Ooh, this one's just the straight up like beam, right? Yeah, fire a beam of sunlight energy. Yeah, that one's definitely gonna stick with that one as one of mine, because that one's real good. Real good for my playstyle. Let's see, are there any other paths I didn't explore? Make sure I got everything I can before going against the boss. And then upgrade all my spells. Or some of them. And then, yeah, with the boss especially, I need to really, spend more time focusing on learning its attack patterns and dodging them first. And then I can switch. Alright. Yes, because I can get healed for one. Alright, let's see. Starlight is a real good one. Cooldown increase, deal 50% more damage while using... Deal 50 movement speed while using decreased by 50% and its cooldown increased by 20%. Kill an enemy with the spell causes all other enemies to be stunned for 1 more second. I don't really like any of those. I guess this one. Disc Cyclone. Let's see. Gravity. Rage Cast increases cooldown. Damage scales with increased cooldown. Sure. I'm interested as to how Deteriorate can be upgraded. Latch onto 1 more enemy at a time. Reduce damage by 20%. Deals 40% more damage. Movement speed reduced by 30% while latched. That's a bit dangerous to go with, but I'm going to. And then Disc Cyclone. Increased projectile speed and damage. Increased bounce by 3. But damage reduced by 20%. Increase the damage the Disc Cyclone does for every kill. Resets on each floor. Well, that would have been a great one to have before. And I do have 10 more knowledge, so I guess I can upgrade Vine Lockdown. Decrease max distance enemies are caught. Decrease cooldown time by 20%. Decrease the amount of time enemies are stunned by for 25%. Increase the amount of time enemies are stunned by... I don't really use like the big moves that often. Anyway, I think that's the whole area, so let's see what boss I gotta deal with. Let's see what boss I get this time. Rufus Tempest. Okay. Okay. Alright. Got it. Man. Oh, wow. It's working on that, but those attacks I was not prepared for. Yeah, I was not prepared for how quickly he moved there. Alright. Which one is this one? Gravity Push. Alright, Gravity Push is a good first spell to work with. Simple, straightforward. Nope. First room, we got choose one. Let's go with knowledge. Being a bit risky there by yeah, I need to practice rolling away from attacks more. Idiot. Orbit of Judgment, drag enemies closer. Yeah. Up. That one turns my roll into like a teleport. Got them just stuck behind a wall. Alright, spells deal more damage, but each cost increases the casted spell's cooldown temporarily. Search deeper. Health packs have a 25% chance to heal you twice. Sure. I'm hoping I don't really need as many health packs anymore, but can't hurt to have them. Ooh. Oops, I'm not able to hit that one. Okay. Those guys weren't too bad. Man, this run is dropping a lot of health packs. Alright, Glass Eye, gain 50% more knowledge but reduce max health by 2 hearts. No. Holo pack of cards. When your primary spell is recharging, gain a buff to your movement speed. 25% is one if one is recharging, 50% or if both. Sure, that's not too bad. Oop. No matter how I switch it up, I'm going to keep forgetting which button I have set to roll and which button I have set to switch. Just keep hitting the wrong one each time. Jeez, I still haven't gotten a secondary spell yet. Ah. There we go. Now I got one. Also took way too much damage in that room. Ah, cartography. Cool. Get to gain some knowledge. Oh, there's the boss room. Get to gain knowledge by going into new rooms. Still got a few rooms to explore, so that's not a bad deal at this point. I didn't even see that one there. Taste holy light. Deceitful bracelet. When you lose health, time slows down for 1 second. Sure. Don't have... Well, okay. I was gonna say I don't have a lot of health to lose, but there's quite a few health packs lying around. Just gotta go back and grab them. Where did I leave them? Oop, hadn't seen it. I apparently had not explored this room yet. Just in the wrong position there. Is this one? Temporal Blade? Wield a time-imbued blade. Huh? I haven't seen this one yet. Temporal Blade. Scroll belonging to the valiant Knights of Eternity. Wield a time-imbued blade, which the user casts by swinging in a circular motion. The spell will last until the user cancels usage or their energy is depleted. The Knights of Eternity were a well-regarded anonymous group that acted according to their own morals. They were vigilantes who claimed to keep peace and order, yet no one knew too much about them aside from their affinity for time abilities, hence causing rumors about a connection between them and the Thornix. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Alright, hold on. Let's go back, because I know that there's some health packs left around that I can take. I think this is, yeah. Oh no, I hadn't gone this way yet. I'm gonna take the knowledge on this one. Well. Yep, definitely shouldn't have both of these spells on my, yeah, definitely shouldn't have both these spells on one loadout. Okay, this one's Blessings of the Sun, yeah. Okay, I should not have both of these spells on the same loadout. Flip. pick gravity push back up, and then there we go. Okay, there we go. Search. On death, revive once with 1 heart of health and 5 seconds of invulnerability. Book of Fairies' Sorrows. Even in a world filled with magic and mystery, the existence of fairies is still considered myth. Many feel that they are a symbol of protection and good luck and carry around fairy-like objects to be bestowed with such luck and protection. Okay. Yeah. Managed to get out of being damaged by that, even though I was definitely thrown into the corner with him. Let's... oh, wait, what is that one? Strike of the Gods. Latches a spark onto the target that traverses through their body and calls down strike of thunder. Nah. I'm gonna keep the power of the sun. I didn't mean to use the blade. I didn't realize I was still on that. Okay. Oh, exhausted. What's in this direction? Could have sworn there was at least one more health pack lying around somewhere, but... well, I'll either find it or I won't. Oh, wow. That one's just a screw up on my part for the bad positioning. Ooh. Well, I mean, I can take Aqua Lance at least. I don't really know if I'm going to use it, but I can at least carry it. Health pack. Which one's this one? That's the Disc Cyclone, yeah. I think I'll keep that rather than the Aqua Lance. Actually, no. I'll switch out. I don't really like the Temporal Blade very much. Doesn't really work well for me. It's disorienting. I think... no, I was gonna say I think that's every room, but nope, definitely not. There's definitely still more I haven't visited. Okay. These bookshelves. Let's see, and then, yeah, I had gone this way. Is there another room past this? No. Okay. So that's everything. So let's... ooh, I got 82 knowledge to use, though, so I can buff up some stuff pretty good. Also, go ahead and get a quick heal. Alright, let's see about improving Starlight. Cooldown reduces... yeah, let's start by reducing cooldown on that. Yep. Didn't mean to do that. Gravity push, 25% to push all enemies, can push multiple enemies if they are near. Each cast increases the cooldown by +1 second. Damage scales. Yeah, let's do that one. Alright. I can reduce the cooldown even more. Yeah, let's reduce the cooldown even more on that one. Get gravity push. Push multiple enemies. Push enemies 25% further away. If they hit a wall and survive, chance to gain 1 knowledge. If they don't hit a wall, deal more damage. Okay, sure. then let's just... None of those are particularly helpful going into a boss fight, but sure, let's just increase the damage done by the number of kills. All right. Now we've got failed magician. Man. Oh. I rolled into that attack. Just walk into him. Oh! Was not prepared for that. Oh, that's not looking good for me. Okay, there's the fairy book revival. Oh, his keep bouncing. I don't like that they keep bouncing. Pick a card. Okay, that one. What's the plus? Alright, what does that do? Ah! Uh-oh. Oh god. He's moving to a second stage. And I was not ready for it. I took way too much damage way too fast. I did better than usual. Wait, what's this one? Oh, Thunder Toss. Okay. Chain Lightning. Got it. Alright, I did better that time than I had on a lot of previous attempts, but... still not great. I think I'll stick with the plants? I don't know. I don't really know which of those does better for me. I'm not that good at using the, like... not that good at using the super spells. And so I mostly base it off of the power-up I get from a roll. And for some reason I feel like the plant magic one is better. I don't have any actual reason to think that, but I just feel like it is. Alright. Killing multiple enemies in a short period of time temporarily increases your general stats. A set of innocent-looking blades, still sharp enough to pierce many materials. Unsurprisingly, they are very delicate. Miniature rapiers. Ugh. Need a second spell. Okay, yeah, health packs have a 25% chance to heal you twice. I'm hoping I don't need that, but I will take it. Somewhere where there's like in-depth like lore descriptors of the enemies. Alright. That's... no drops in this room either. Oh. We got something here. Choice. Choose one. I think I need a new spell. That is Temporal Blade. That's not a great one for me. I don't really like Temporal Blade. The movement during it is so disorienting. And the fact that you teleport back to where you started. Ah! I wasn't sure that they could fire. I wasn't sure if they could actually reach me from that position, but they definitely could. That's... Strike of the Gods. I don't know, let's go with that. I don't know how much that's gonna help, but it could help. Alright, that's the end of that path. I don't think I went this way yet. Nope. I need to, if I'm rolling away from, if I'm rolling away from one of those things firing their beams, I should need to remember to roll into it, not away from it. Because otherwise I just keep rolling at the exact same pace that the beam is moving, and just wind up running into it. Ooh, health back. It's this one. Oh, bubble banishment. Puts any enemy that falls within the target user's area into a bubble. Sure. That one might do something for me. Ooh, lever. Greed. Okay. Boss room. Get any other spells before I try and... Is this cartography? Yeah. That doesn't do much for me because I'm through most of the rooms, but I think there's still like 1 or 2 left for me to discover. Yep. Oops, didn't mean to... Oh, I'll replace the sword. Replace temporal blade. 2 rapid fire ranged attacks. Being hit boosts your movement and time spent invulnerable. Sure. I don't know how well that'll actually help me, but I really like the sound that the bullet seed attack makes. Oops. Ah. I just kind of got... Ah, what? I thought I was rolling through that. Ah, man. Nah, that one I just let the guy run into me. Yeah, that one was just being reckless. And now I am low health again. No, this isn't a good place to be. That's, yeah. Well, that's not good. I think I might have left a health pack sitting around somewhere. Yeah. Okay, that one did heal too. That equipment finally paid off. Sort of. Whenever you kill an enemy, increase your movement speed for 3 seconds. Sure. Alright, what can Thunder Toss do? Initially hit enemies freezes for 0.5 seconds, increase cooldown by 32%, more enemies are affected. Initial hit deals 20% more damage, decrease damage fall off by 40%. And can chain onto 1 less enemy. Ooh, that's not bad. Decreased damage fall off by 50%. Enemies need to be 10% closer to chain. Let's go with that first. Let's see, rapid seed, increase damage dealt by each seed, increase seed fire rate, increase the size of seeds, increase damage. What are my others? Temporal blade and just temporal blade. Then no. Thunder toss. Increase damage by 30%. Rapid seed. Increase projectile speed of each seed by 30% and fire 2 more seeds. Got 20 left. Roll deals 50% more damage. Let's go with enemies take 200% more damage. I'll put one on Temporal Blade. Let's see. Increase movement speed by 25% during cast. Decrease blade size by 15%, but attacks stun the enemy for 0.2 more seconds. Increase damage dealt per strike by 35%. Yeah, I'm just going raw damage right now. And hope that it pays off. Make sure I didn't leave anything behind. I don't think I did. Alright. Let's see which enemy it is this time. Failed Magician again. I do generally find him easier than the other guy, but not by much. Ah! And I keep forgetting about that attack. I also keep forgetting that his attacks bounce. Pick a card. This one. Oh, shoot. Red dot? Oh. Spawned a guy. Not the worst enemy for it to spawn, but still. Uh-oh. Nope. I keep forgetting about that attack. Okay. Okay, spawn back with lightning. That's good. That's good. First room is... Oh, the first room being cartography. That's good. That's really good, because now all the rooms are going to give me a little extra knowledge. Okay, yeah, that's good for me. Walked into that attack. Well, got the health back immediately, so that's not the worst. Jeez, what am I doing? Oh god, I completely lost control there. Oh, this room is... Oh, that's bad. That was really bad. Oh, no, hold on. I think I'd rather have... Oops, I did the wrong thing. I think I'd rather have Thunderball and Disc Cyclone as my... Let's try that again. I think I'd rather have Thunderball and Disc Cyclone as my primary, and then Aqua Javelin can be one of my backup spells. Yeah, because both of these can chain between enemies and deal increased damage, which is not bad. Okay, I think that's the end of that particular path, so... Is that the... Yes. Yeah, I think that one's preferable. I think that one actually does have a pretty good... I think that one actually does have pretty good power. I just need to, once again, just need to use them. Ooh, more health. This... No, that's, Oh, Pressure Prison. Okay. Pressure Prison is a good one. I think I kind of like my current loadout best. Jeez. Should not have let that guy run into me. Oh, wait. Mm-hmm. No. Wait, shoot. And then I'll switch. Yeah, I'll switch out pressure prison. Keep that on my secondary. Because Aqua Javelin and Radiant Beam. Okay, maybe they're not a good idea to put together because they both have long recharge times. Okay, this is Deteriorate. Yeah, let's have those two together. That could be fun. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't get many choice rooms. I have to take the health for this one. Well, yeah, both of these still have a bit too long cooldown to put them together because the... I am surprised that worked. I'm surprised I was able to dodge both of those. That was pretty funny. Right. Being hit boost. Let's search deeper. Gain an extra heart. Cool. That's yeah, that's good for me. 'Cause I am not very good at not getting hit. So an extra heart would could hopefully go a long way. Ooh. Choice. Choose one. Once again, choosing health. Alright, so there's the boss room. Oh. What the? Wait, what hit me that time? Was I really not? Was I really going fat? Ah. Well, that was bad. Significantly increased movement speed while rolling. Well, that's a bad place to be. I don't think there are any health regens left on this floor, so I think I'm just kind of in a bad place. I think I'm just going 1 health against the boss. Which, yeah, it's not a great place to be, so let's see. I mean, I guess I can get 1 more health by talking to Oblem here. What's the return to Oblem button? T. Get 1 more health. That's not gonna go very far, but let's hope. Damage that the cyclone disc does for kill. Increase projectile speed and damage. I didn't actually mean to target deteriorate for that, but sure. But I guess I have. And so I guess crystalline flesh. Well. Yeah, this run don't exactly... Yeah, this run ain't exactly filling me with confidence. I don't even remember what path I take to get to the boss. Down this way? I guess it has to be down this way. Okay, yeah, it's down this way and then through here. There we go. Well. You again. They're teleporting, throwing his projectiles everywhere. But, oh, thanks. Ah, wasted it. Yep. Okay, so first things first, I need to, you know, have more health when I get to the boss. I need to not get hit so much before the boss. do love gravity push. It just feels so much like bullying. Like, just take that, nerd. Ooh, 2 gravity spells together. Great. Well, I mean, I guess gravity well at least pushes them closer together. To allow me to use gravity push. Shouldn't have done that before actually... Shouldn't have done that before actually entering the room. Alright, at least I get health. Protective prosthetic arm. When colliding with an enemy, there's a chance for you to be pushed away. This rusted arm has a mind of its own and seems to restlessly wiggle around in your hand. The item is worn yet somehow more scientific than most items found in this tower. Full Metal Archivist. Ooh. Just walked into all of that. Alright, I was given an opportunity there and I just didn't take it. Okay, boss door. Ship in a bottle. Enemies have more trouble hitting you. Oh. It's rumored that all ships and bottles around the world are crafted by one individual with the alias Mari. Mari E-N? Okay. Yes. That is the holy light. Oh, Book of Fairy Sorrow. And it is being a little merciful. Well, it's loading me up with a lot of stuff that's supposed to be, you know, protective this round. We'll see how well I can actually use it. Considering. I think there are still a few more rooms I haven't seen. Choose one. Take the knowledge this time. Yep. Cartography. Keep, I guess. I mean, I still got some more rooms to explore, so I still get a bit more out of that. This one, Zephyr Propulsion, bursts the user into the air temporarily, and then lands at the designated location, expelling all the air magic from their body. Try and use it. Gain 50% more knowledge. No. Can roll midway through your roll. I don't know why, I just find it extremely satisfying to keep blowing up the barrels. Another. Oh, greed. Oh, man. Well. That was a bad choice on my end. I got way too greedy. When you lose health, time slows down. Nope, neither of those. Yep, well. There goes that item. Oh, didn't even make it to the boss that time. Okay. Give this another shot. Yep. Wait, still more enemies in here. Oh, jeez. Why do I keep letting those guys charge into me? Like, that's an easy... They're easy to dodge, and I just keep letting them run into me. Whenever... I didn't even think about that. I only had 10 knowledge for that one. Read. Ah, I knew it. I knew that one more was gonna get me, but I just couldn't stop. Oh wow, here's the boss already. Yeah, I got two chain light, or yeah, I got two thunder spells that chain to enemies. Rolled at the wrong time there. But nothing in here. Wow, nothing in that room. I mean, I guess it's still knowledge. And all knowledge is good knowledge, as we know. What is this one? I'm not familiar with this. Air Slice. Charges your arm with a deadly breeze, which the user should swiftly swipe with to release a gust of wind. On the third usage, the user will expel any excess air mana and produce a short burst of wind around them. Many without flight have always been jealous of those such as the Gawk race, or any airborne race for that matter. This caused much focus into developing the Air School of Magic, with the intention of eventually developing flight. This was one of the basic spells developed by these envious individuals. A spell created to mimic what airborne creatures can do naturally. Okay. I guess I'll keep it on this track for right now and evaluate what way I want to set things up later, but... Okay. Like that. Alright. It's also a spell with a pretty quick cooldown. But also pretty short range. Okay. Yeah. I don't like it that much, but it's possible that the upgrades will include a range increase. Because, yeah, I mostly don't like that because of its short range. Ah, no, I meant to roll, and then I just didn't. once again, just keep hemorrhaging health. I mean, I have to choose the health on this one. I think. Okay, there's some more health. This is, yeah. Wait, which gravity one is that? Okay, it's gravity push. Yeah. No, that one. Yeah, that one I can work with. Unfinished tome. The more knowledge you have, the more damage you do. Ooh. Alright. Have to be careful about this, but maybe if I'm careful about upgrading. Oh, well. Maybe if I'm careful about upgrading before the final boss, I can actually... That's... Yeah, pressure prison, which... Eh. Not really my speed. Cartography. I think I've already discovered every room, so I don't think... Yeah, I think that was the last room I had left to discover, so I don't actually think cartography helps me at all. Trying to teleport back, but I was already in the same room. Alright, Orb of Thunder. Decrease the speed and increase the frequency of shocking. Oop. Plus Thunder Toss. Increase damage. Man, I didn't even get a big spell. Does this final attack deals 50% area of effect for the last attack's increased. Hitting any enemy with your last attack will increase your movement speed. Yeah, let's area of effect for the last attack. Reduce cooldown, increase the range and damage of the shocks. Yeah, increase range and damage. Thunder Toss. Then you can chain onto one more enemy, decrease damage fall off by 50%. Enemies need to be 10% closer. Initial hit deals 20% more damage. Alright, well, we've got... I mean, now, of course, the item that makes me do more damage when I have more knowledge isn't useful because I've already spent all of my knowledge. Except 2. I hope it's not a trade-off where I do less damage when I have less knowledge. I don't think it is. I would think it would say that. Okay, let's go. Didn't even get a super spell. Failed Magician again. Man, this guy... Yeah, this guy... It's really... yeah, this guy's really after me tonight. Oh, man! I always forget that attack. I don't know why. Jeez. Stop teleporting so much. Ah, man. Why does it surprise me every time? He always does that attack. Red circle? Oh! I don't like that. I would rather you not do that. Alright. Yellow circle. Oh, wow. That's his attack, huh? Oh, second stage. Yep. I was gonna say, I'm back down to 1 health anyway, so... Not that great. Okay. Okay, Let's see. What did I spawn with this time? Gravity push. Okay, I can work with that. Alright. Let's go. First room. Really? You gotta start me with this? Jeez. Alright. Just taking 2 hits off the bat. Because of my greed. Well, that didn't do much for me. All right. Ooh, both the gravity spells. I wonder if there's a mechanic where, like, spells of the similar type work together. Oh, really? 3. No, I'm not going any further. Oh, geez. Boss room already. I'm definitely not ready for that. Yeah, these 2 spells especially are not going to be great for fighting a boss. I don't really like gravity push for fighting bosses. Yeah, I don't really like gravity push for fighting the bosses because you can barely even tell you damage them. Enemies closer to you take increased damage. Yeah, I'll keep that because, once again, I tend to just charge at my enemies, so let's go. Photography, yes. Already got a lot of knowledge built up, though. Probably because there were 2 greed rooms. Is this... Okay. I think... Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch that over to my primary in place of gravity push. Really? Did I already go this way? Yes. This was the room where I got the cartography buff. Yeah, because gravity well plus the radiant light means it'll move enemies closer together to make them easier for me to hit with radiant light. Ah, man. Rolled too late on that one. Problem is, recharge time. The cooldown time for radiant light is so long. Alright. Got a lot of knowledge. Boost knowledge collected by 10%. I probably should have dug for something else, because I don't really need that right now, because I have a lot of knowledge collected. That was close. Oh, good. Health pack. Is that a new... Yeah, that's a new middle one. we're still some unexplored rooms this way. Yep. Oh! Oh, hi! Keep doing that same mistake, where I roll away from where the laser... Yeah, where I roll away from the laser, which just means that I'm still in its path when I finish the roll. Nope. But I don't know how I didn't get damaged there. No, not temporal sword. That does not help me. Yep. Darn, I was actually getting some good loadouts for that one, just couldn't stop rolling directly into my enemies. Okay. Here, slash. That thing does not have a lot of range. I don't have 10 knowledge. Yeah, it does not have a lot of range or do a lot of damage, and I just keep rolling into the freaking beam. Plus deteriorate takes forever to cool down, yeah. Plus deteriorate's cooldown takes forever. I'm sure it's probably pretty good if you, like, actually learn how to use it, but I clearly have not. Oh, this is bad. Okay, what's this choice? Again, I have to choose the health because I just have none. The boss door. Alright, yep. Yes, Midas. What's up? Hi! You want to say something to the people? You want to say hello? Greed. Wow, really? Oh, really? Well, that's not good. Oh, hi. Oh, bullet seed plus deteriorate isn't bad, because that's opposite ends of the spectrum. Okay. Once again, have to choose health, because I don't have other options. Because my health is so freaking low. Wrong button. I don't really want gravity push or gravity well, whichever one that is. Sure. I already nope. Nah. Jeez, getting worse. Okay, lightning. Yeah. That I can work with. Hmm. I have so much... I just have so much difficulty keeping track of different things on the screen. Stop giving me greed. No. Not just taking more damage from that. Search spell, increase damage, but each cast. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and try and use this. Let's see if I can handle it. Am I going? Yeah, I'm backtracking. Oop. Alright, initial hit enemy freeze for 0.5 seconds, increase tool count by 30%. Initial hit deals 20% more damage. Yeah. Let's actually upgrade my spells while I'm doing the dungeon instead of just all at the end. So that way I can try and learn how to use it. Oop. I mean, I guess that's all. Yeah, like I guess if those things are the only ones in there, no reason for me to be moving around a bunch. Just stand there and wait while both of us charge up our attacks. Meow? Oop. Crystal attack is actually pretty nice. That does damage over time, which is really nice. Is this the way I came from? I think so. It is or it isn't. It is, okay. Oh. I meant to roll out of the way when it charged, and then I didn't. I meant to roll out of the way when it charged at me, and then I just forgot to do that. What do we get here? Oh, yep. Look, a fairy star. Oh, it's gonna take that one. Honestly, with these things, it's just like the length of time it takes for it to like charge up before it runs at me always like seems to change. Like, sometimes it seems to just, like, charge immediately, and sometimes it, like, builds up for a long time. Cartography. I might need to see what happens when I choose dig deeper, because sometimes I do find those late enough in the level that it's not really overly helpful. Nope. Ah. That was just bad placement on my part. Or is that? No, I think that's... yeah. No, I'd rather this one. Okay, boss door. Broken sunglasses. Get some knowledge back whenever I spend it. Or potential to get some knowledge back whenever I spend it. Okay, I think I've explored every room now. Make sure I have. Back through every room at the end of each level because I need to be sure that I... Yep, okay. Yeah, for some reason the charging guys, I just have trouble paying attention to their attacks. Which is this one? Greed. I'm not taking any risk with that. I have 1 health. I guess the real smart thing to do would be to just teleport back to Oblome so I could have him restore 1 of my health. Is that? Okay. Wait, which one's that one? That one's pressure prison. So this one's gravity push. I think I want that instead. No. You can roll midway through your roll. That one's good. This, yep. Alright, and now let's upgrade my spells, upgrade Thunder Toss. Additional hit deals. Yeah, that one. Strike of the Gods. Spell kills an enemy, reduce the next cooldown by 75%. Sure. Crystal Ball, increase thrown force by 30%, increase amount of shrapnel, increase bleed damage. Decrease cooldown time, decrease damage dealt, increase damage dealt by 35%, but increase shrapnel, or decrease shrapnel, increase shrapnel. Alright. Once more, make sure I did actually search through all the rooms. There's a couple this way that I wasn't sure if I had looked at. Okay. Okay, yep. Search through all the rooms, so 3 health isn't ideal. But it's what I got. Alright, who we got? Oh. Rufus Tempest. Oh. I don't think that hit him. Oh, jeez. That lunge attack. Oh. Man, I just don't know his patterns at all. I guess that's like... Okay, that's that one. Once again, that does work pretty decently in connection with ball lightning. Yeah, one of the big things is I think I do move around too much. Which ends up with me just like... I do move around too much, which I think just ends up with me like continually moving into the path of danger. I mean, I do need to, like, I mean, with an enemy like this one, you know, they charge, so I do need to move. But with an enemy like this, I don't actually need to move at all. Like, that, the orbs are also completely stationary, so I don't actually need to move when dealing with them. And yeah, these guys, I only need to move enough to dodge their attacks. I don't need to constantly be on the move like that. Enough knowledge yet. Choice. Okay. This time I'll choose knowledge. And then I can come back here and search the bookshelf. Sure. Let's go with that one. Doing alright so far, but I really shouldn't say that because now I'm gonna jinx it. Is that a new... Yes. I think I'm gonna keep with vines. Oops. Hey, why is it being so generous with the health packs this time? I think I'm liking Gravity Well plus Ball Lightning for right now. Let's choose more knowledge. Okay, so here's the boss room. Now I have to figure out what way I haven't gone. Yeah, I don't think I've gone this way at all. Oops. Yeah, this run has been weirdly generous with the health packs. Colliding with an enemy, there's a chance for you to be pushed away. Sure. Still having trouble with that, so yeah, that'd be good. Oops. This is... yeah. Is this... nope. More knowledge. So then I can just expand the spells I already have. Okay, is that everything? I think it's everything. Alright. Yeah, so let's go ahead and teleport back. Alright, I don't need the healing this time. Increase the range and damage of shocks. The orb can now shock the player for a temporary damage and speed boost, pressure prison, increased chance to stun an enemy, increased chance that an implosion triggers 2 or 3 times instead of 1, plus 20% for 2, plus 2% for 3, does 50% more damage per enemy. Alright. Is there no cartography on this floor? Alright. This guy again. Ah! Oops. Haha! Actually dodged that one this time. Pick a card, middle. Ah, shoot. Ah. Oh god. Ah! I was not ready for that. Okay, I was doing better that run. Yeah, I was doing better that run, just... Really? Wow. Okay, jeez. You gotta be kidding me. Well then, just get my healing from Oblum immediately. And I will also power up my lightning. I won't do the... yeah, I won't do the second power up yet. I'll wait. I'll wait for a little bit, because... yeah, I'll wait for a little bit, because having 25 knowledge is good. Yeah, it's a good amount in case I come by any rooms. Yeah. Aqua Lance isn't bad, I just don't like the charge up that much. No. Okay. I only actually took 1 damage in that room. Just freaked out again. Oop. This way. Again. Keep rolling into the path of the laser. Man, that was a really bad run there. Ugh. That started off rough and just got worse. Once again, these two do work well as a combination. Gravity well pulls the enemies closer, and then I can use lightning to... and then I can chain lightning between them more easily. I don't know why these guys are giving me trouble. Being hit boosts your movement and time spent invulnerable? No. Enemies closer to you will take increased damage. And given my tendency to just charge directly at enemies, yeah, sure, I'll take that. Oh, what's this one? Choice. Yep, gonna keep going with the knowledge. Oh, man. Really let that guy hit me twice. 3 times? I let that guy hit me 3 times. Oh my gosh. Out the boss room already? I swear, every run a different enemy starts giving me trouble. A different enemy that I had no issue with suddenly starts giving me trouble every single run. Keep my health up. Man. So yeah, I rolled away from the laser and wound up just keeping in its path. Yeah, these guys. Why are these guys giving me trouble? Like, seriously. Gain an extra heart. Yes. That would be extremely useful for me right now. Yeah, I don't think I want that one. Because that's gravity push. I don't really... Yeah, I don't really think that will do much for me right now. Really? Temporal Blade? Keeps giving me some... spells this time around. Rolling causes a projectile to be fired. Ooh, neat. Absolutely, I'll take that. This one, choose one. Well, I'll have to choose health this time. That one's, yeah, the roll ability on that one's, on this power is actually pretty good, so I'll take it. I think... Wait, did I go this way? I don't think I went this way. I did go this way. Okay. Or is this even... This is the way I came from. Did not gather that much knowledge this round. Yeah, I'm just gonna put everything into lightning and hope it works out. It will or it won't. It will or it won't. Wait, have I gone this way? I don't think I have. Oh, weird. I thought I always destroyed the barrels. But apparently I missed that one. Well, you again. Oh. I mean, frankly, I do kind of prefer him because I actually know this guy's attacks a little bit. Walked right into that projectile. Oh! Yep. Okay. Windball. I don't like the wind ball attack that much. Okay, yeah, give me gravity push. Okay, I'll take it. I can think of worse things. Nothing up that way. That guy spawned inside me. No. I think actually I'll take this, I'll put that in inside instead of gravity push. I might come to regret it. Nope. Sure, that's okay. Yep. I don't know why my like hands keep getting like I keep like messing up and just like I keep pressing two opposite directions at once. Like my movement is just getting screwed up. Like I don't know what I'm doing. I just keep pressing two opposite directions at the same time. Like, oh yes, I want to go left, right. I want to go backwards. I did not see his charge up at all. What? Yep, once again, I just like completely freaked out and just hit both directions at once. I was like, wait, no, I need to dodge out of the way of this guy. And then I just, yeah, I'm like, no, I need to dodge out of the way of this guy, and then I need to dodge out of the way of the other guy that's also coming from the other direction. Nope. Jeez. Yeah, again, I'm just getting worse. Okay. I was really hoping I could maybe, just maybe, get off of floor 1 at some point tonight, but that is looking decreasingly likely. Man, okay, I almost died in the first room. So that's a bad sign. I also maybe should have spent that 10 knowledge going back to Oblom and having him heal me instead of searching that bookshelf, but well, I didn't. Oh, shoot. Yep, definitely should have spent that 10 going back to Oblom and having him heal me, but I didn't. Whoa! Yeah, those guys can start charging as they are spawned. That's something I gotta keep in mind. Ooh, bullet seed. No. Boost your knowledge collected by 10%. I can work with that. Yeah, like the recharge time on Deteriorate makes me think it's actually like a really good spell, but I have no idea how to use it effectively. Oh wow, already at the boss room? Greed? Nope. I ain't even taking the risk to press it once. My luck has already been terrible. Nope. think you actually have the option to keep searching from that, because it looked like it was grayed out. We'll see. Choice. And I maybe should have chosen knowledge instead of health, because at the very least... Oh, would that have actually... Yeah, I definitely should have chosen knowledge, because would that have been affected by the crown? Yeah, would that have been affected by the crown, and then like I would have gotten extra knowledge from that pickup, or does it only affect pickup from enemies? I mean, either way, it probably would have been a better idea to pick up knowledge. Alright. I do like when the ball is just, when the orb is just the last enemy standing, so you can just kind of stand there. More health. I think I'll keep the crystal as my main one, because getting crystals on a roll is better in my opinion. I don't even know where I was going with that. Well, I'm glad it stopped that attack right then, because I was doing the same thing where I rolled away from it. Alright. Oh, there's a bookshelf to search. Sure. I think that's all the rooms. Check this way. Okay. See, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Alright. That's all the rooms. Don't need him to heal me this time. Shock the player for temporary damage boost, and... Rapid Seeds, increase damage dealt by each seed, and Thunder Orb. Increase the range and damage of the shots. Okay. Let's see which one I get. Let's see which boss I'm getting this time. Oh no, not Harrison Temple. I don't actually know how to fight him that well. Whoa, did he just... Whoa, did he just grab me? Oh. No, 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 no. No! Why is he... Wow. Is that because I'm using lightning attacks on him, or does he just do that? No, 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 no. Don't grab me. Come on. Yes! I actually beat a boss. I actually beat a floor. Broken sunglasses. Oh, nice. Ugh. Okay, I actually beat a floor. Nice, but... Huh? Oh, do I have to... Oh, do I have to just teleport back? Ooh. Floor 2. I have no health. Hello. Back for more, are we? Well, I feel like I'm on the verge of something great. Okay, I do keep the knowledge. Okay. So the cost of the healing increases. Cost of the healing increases between floors. You keep the upgrades, which I guess makes sense. It's a roguelike. Increase the size, increase the fire rate, increase damage dealt. Increase the fire rate. And then we'll keep the others on me. Ooh, got a banner. Oh, okay. I thought Oblong flashed when he got hit with the crystal, but no, it looks like that's just what he does. Looks like he just flashes like that. Alright, any new enemies on this floor? Ah! Okay, so what happens when I die on floor 2? That's what I thought. Let's give it another shot. Okay. I'm not really expecting to get much further, but let's see. I now know that I can advance past floor 1. Weirdly enough, it was after fighting the boss that I thought was going to be more difficult. Yeah, ball lightning is definitely a spell I'm wanting to hold on to if I can. Because this is pretty useful, because it's just sustained damage. Oh, wow, I was so lucky just threading the needle between those bullets there. Let's put some work in seeing if I can learn how to use Deteriorate effectively. That power-up doesn't really help me that much, but sure. Oh, I didn't know you could push those. Greed. Nope. Okay. Alright, not push my luck on that. But getting 3 out of a single greed roll. Idiot. Alright, enemies closer to you take increased damage. I think that should probably work well in conjunction with Deteriorate, since that already requires you to be closer to the enemies. Is that... Which gravity one is that? Pressure prison, okay. Okay, I was like, what happens if I try to pick up a health pack when I'm at full health? It just tells you you can't. I figured, since there's a special item to increase your max health, that you couldn't just pick up another one. Yeah, that you can just pick up more health packs and just keep increasing your health. What did that hit? Okay. Roll midway through your roll, absolutely. I think it's because Deteriorate can do sustained damage, and that's why it's so... No. Don't want to take that one because I like I like this one. Shock enemies while I'm rolling. Yeah, I think Deteriorate has such a long cooldown because it can deal sustained damage for a very long time. Okay. Boss door. We got a whole rest of a floor to check out. Ah, rolled just a little too slow there. I meant to roll and then I just didn't. Ah! I don't know why. Yeah, again, I don't know why those guys keep giving me trouble. They shouldn't be. Any buff to movement speed also buffs your damage. Dark Souls. It was never uncommon to imbue shoes with magic, mainly to increase the user's agility. There's a surprising amount of flame magic imbued into the soul, more than some flame scholars can control. Cartography. Okay, yeah, you can't actually choose to search deeper in a cartography room. Alright, wasn't sure about that. Thought it would be good to check. Choose one. Let's go with knowledge. Because this is the last room that I have to check. Maybe. No, I don't think I went this. Wait, yep. Maybe not. No, I haven't gone this way. Do I have... Yeah, no, that's actually, like, really disorienting how it slows down, how long it slows down when you get hit. Okay, yeah, I guess that's why it had such a high cooldown, because that actually does a lot of damage if you can just actually get it to latch onto an enemy. Was there a knowledge shelf here? Nope. That is up this way. I don't think I can search here either. I think that's all of it. So, yo, Oblom. Yeah, heal me up. And then, Thunder Orb. Orb can now shock the player. I definitely got some benefit out of that. Decrease the orb speed and increase the frequency of shocking. Deteriorate. Deals 40% more damage, movement speed reduced by 30%. Can latch onto one more enemy at one time. Each time a latched enemy takes damage, nearby enemies take damage. Oh, Deteriorate's a time spell. Stuns any enemies that receives damage for 1.5 seconds. Strike one more time, but deals cooldown reduced by... Okay. And then let's upgrade Deteriorate again, I guess. Time can latch onto one more enemy, and one time reduce damage by 20%. That's not a good upgrade to take right before going up against the boss, where I won't have more enemies to latch onto, but... Well, at this point, I don't know. I'm just going for it. I don't really know that Deteriorate is a good spell to use against a boss at all. Did I go this way? Okay, I did. Oh, there was another health pack. I could have saved 10 knowledge. Spent that on one of my other spells. Oh. Got the Magician now. He's real bad for using Deteriorate against because he teleports. However, not actually that bad for using the ball lightning against, since since he bounces all over the place, he can move back into range of it. No, I was totally rolling. Ah. Okay. That was just not a strategic use of my spell upgrades. I don't know why I don't know why that roll actually protected me from damage. I was totally done rolling by the time it got it. Did that guy push the other guy? Didn't know they could do that. Again, it is kind of fun when it's just two orbs, because they don't move, so you can just kind of stand there too. Uh-oh. They were just kind of standing around flailing at each other that time. What do you do? Okay, cartography. That's good to get this early in. Yeah, that's good to get this early. Because I will actually discover a lot of rooms. What determines how long those things are gonna shoot for? Because that's another thing that messes me up. It's like, sometimes they just stop firing the beam really early, and sometimes they just keep going for a while. Boost knowledge collection, librarian's crown. The Orbites are a very studious race, and due to this, the occupation of a librarian was seen as very prestigious. So much so that they gifted them crowns to wear as a symbol of their profession. Ooh, well, that's this one. Choice, okay. Yeah, I'll just go with the knowledge choice. New spell might be good, but it's too much of a gamble. Nope. Enemies sometimes drop a red rose. Yeah, that one's fine. Jeez. Still only have one regular spell. Significantly increase movement speed when rolling. Right. Let's go ahead and try Disc Cyclone. Increase bounce by 1, reduce cooldown by 20%, and moderately increase projectile speed. Increase the damage it does for every kill. Because, like, I actually have a good chance to still get an okay number of kills on it, on this floor. Ooh, and now we got Deteriorate again. This is not a combination of powers that I really want to have, but okay. Rolled too early on that one. Bullet seed. That's again another new super one. Oops. Damn. Hit Q by mistake. Ah! You're already dead. I just... Oh, boss door. Health. Nice. Okay. Boss door here. Disc really powered up. But I still need to not get hit. Spell steal more. No. Ticking time bomb. When an enemy dies or you take damage, cause a small explosion. Sure, that doesn't seem like that can backfire in any way. Nope, nope. Greed. Jeez. Well, glass cannon time. I got a ton of knowledge and not a lot. Yeah, I got a lot of knowledge and not a lot of health. Increase bounce by 3, but damage is reduced. Increase bounce by 2. Rapid seeds. Increase the damage dealt. Increase the... Ooh, increase fire rate, projectile speed, and size by 15%. Increase range, deals 40% more damage. Then we got this one. Reduce cooldown, enemies orbit around you for longer, deal 50% more damage due to the orbit, and cooldown reduced by 25%, length of orbit decreased. Enemies orbit around you for longer, but you take 2 times more damage while casting. Well, this won't end well. Didn't happen to leave any health packs lying around, did I? I don't think so. Gonna double check. Okay. Okay. There's one. Is there another one? Did I leave another one? I don't I doubt it, but let's see. Nope. No, 3 health isn't the best. But it's better than 1. Darn it. Boss door is on a slightly weird route. There we go. Oh no, not Rufus Tempest. Ah. Oh wow. Well, that was a bad start. This is dealing a lot of damage. But yeah, but I am not avoiding his attacks very well. Okay, I'm gonna try. Oh wow. Really don't like air blades. I do like gravity push though. There's no projectile to it, you just click on the enemy and they explode. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'm not taking too much of a chance with the greed. The greed rooms, my luck is not good. So. Anything luck-based tends to similarly turn out not good for me. Okay, there's a health pack that I can pick up later. If I need it. There's another one. Okay. The gem attack is pretty cool. Let's actually drop the gem attack, put that in place of gravity push. I'm probably gonna regret this. And cartography. Probably gonna regret this because these attacks both take a little bit to charge up. But like the gem attack is pretty good with its persistent damage. Ah. Trouble paying attention to multiple projectiles at once. good thing there's some health packs lying around. Was there anything? No, there wasn't anything down in this room. I don't think there was anything in this room either. Okay, so we're going back here. This way. Yeah, these two attacks have too much cooldown for me to be using them together. No. Knowledge. No boss room. Hmm. 50% more knowledge, but nope. Okay, that's all of the rooms? Nope. I'll check in with Oblum, because if he can give me, yeah. I'll check in and see, because if I can get reduced cooldown for one or both of these attacks. %. Yeah, no, I definitely don't want to increase the cooldown for Starlight. Gem Propulsion, increase bleed damage, increase throw force. Increase damage dealt, decrease amount of shrapnel, increase bleed damage. Each attack hit reduces the remaining cooldown of your special spell. Final attack deals 50% more damage. Hitting an enemy with your last attack will increase your movement speed. Spell can pierce enemies, cooldown increased, killing an enemy with a spell. Okay. It's a heck of a trade-off, but increase bleed damage, increase damage dealt, increase throw force. So I will definitely have to remember to switch between my spells. Because these do both have a long cooldown. But they are both really powerful. To what he's doing. Nope. Okay, what spell did I spawn with? I spawned with Gravity Push. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that as a sign. We can do one more. We can do one more run. Yeah, screw it. I probably shouldn't do that, but I'm going to. And then I'm going to upgrade the spell. Pushes enemies 25% further away if they hit a wall and survive. Chance to gain 1 knowledge. If they don't hit a wall, deal more damage. Can push multiple enemies. After each cast increases cooldown. Yeah, do that one. And push, deal 40% more damage. Alright, push enemies 25% further away. After each cast, increase cooldown plus 1 second. Let's really put that greed to good use. Oh man, that increased cooldown is a lot. No. I was one knowledge short of being able to pick out something else. Or try to pick out something else. Okay, this is actually kind of good for me because it teaches me to remember to slow down and try and dodge attacks. Yeah. Cartography, all right. Increased cooldown is a lot, but the increased damage is also a lot. Search. The more knowledge you have, the more damage you do. Are you more greed? Alright. Yeah, we'll take that, because I think I still got a health pack sitting around somewhere. Over this way, I think? Yep. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade these spells a little bit more. Chain, initially hit enemy. Initial hit deals 50% more damage. Decreases damage fall off. Okay, so I think I just basically neutralized. Yeah, let's try. Let's put one on Aqua Javelin. Decrease cooldown by 20%. Deal 30% more damage. Charge uptime cooldown increased by 25%. Reduced cooldown by 25% damage for enemy. Alright. So this was... yeah, this was the direction I already went. We checked everything this way. Okay. Oh, this is airball, which is not a bad one. don't know why I just kept clicking on gravity when it clearly didn't work. Alright. Well then. Oh man. No. Wait. Does that... Yeah. No. Okay. It is still Aqua Javelin +1. Alright. That kind of worried me that, like, if I dropped it, it would just reset it. I think this might actually be a better version. Let's see what's on this shelf. Clockwork boots. Sure. Did I already? Okay, I did already do that, so. Lightning can chain, decrease damage fall off by 50%. Enemies need to be 10% closer chain. Rapid seeds. Yeah. Alright. Gotta see what the hell I can do with all this. Nope. Noticed that too late. Okay, starting with air slash isn't a good sign. This... Ooh, but getting Holy Ray might be. Oh, it's not Holy Ray, it's Ball Lightning. Oh, that's even better. Yeah. Oh wow, already at the boss door. Yeah, I'm taking way too much damage here. fact, let's go back and get a healing from Oblong. Yep. Yep. Taking way too much damage. Just accept the omen from the beginning. Starting with air slash already was like a sign that this was not going to be the run. I don't know why I thought I could, like, stop it from charging or something. Nope. Okay, I was gonna say that's a sign, but then I start with ball lightning this time, so... You know what? We're doing the thing again, where it's one more game. Just one more game. I will say, while I'm having some personal difficulties getting the combat system down, which I think it's much more about me not being able to... I think it's much more about me and my playstyle than it is about the combat system. This game does nail one of the most important things about roguelites, and that is, like, the quick... like, being able to just jump right back into the game quickly, because that is... in a game genre like this, where you're expected to die a lot, you need to ensure that players can hop right back into the game as quickly as possible, and that has been done very effectively here. Go for knowledge on that one. Photography. All right. For some reason, I just have trouble paying attention to where those guys path, to the path that those guys take, like to what trajectory they're on, and I don't know why, because it's not like it's sneaky. Yeah, it's not like it's difficult to predict or anything. They charge up for like a year. Just for some reason, I have so much difficulty keeping track. A lot of projectiles coming at me there. Too many projectiles at once. I couldn't pay attention to which one was which, or to where all I was getting attacked from. I have a lot of knowledge on me right now. Let's go ahead and make use of that. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything make sure I'm not missing anything first. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and make use of that. Increase damage dealt by each seed. Increase fire rate, speed and size. Orb can now shock the player. Increase the range of damage of the shocks. And let's put one more on the orb. Do score. Oh, thought there was one down there. There was not. I think this is the one, I think this is the combination of spells that I managed to beat, that I did manage to beat the boss with, so, you know, it's not a bad one to have. Significantly increases movement speed when rolling. I do also just really like the sound for the seed attack. Wait, is there another? No, thought there was another doorway in here. The more knowledge you have, the more damage you do. Sure. I should probably actually read the description on that at some point. Get some nice little lore drop. Emerald Sword. Enemies closer to you take increased damage. Even though I actually have some good range spells this time, so maybe that isn't the best item for this particular run, but I still have a tendency to just run at enemies, so, you know. Is this the... Yeah, that's the super attack. That's the gravity bubble super attack. Sure, ticking time bomb. I don't know how useful that one actually is. I feel like I haven't seen its effects go off very much. Ah, I walk right into the laser again. Get a heal from Oblong. And you know what? No. I feel like the damage boost from having more knowledge with the unfinished tome might be worth more than anything I can get from any of the items. Maybe. Or it might be worth more than I can get from buffing any of my other attacks. I mean... Ah! Oh god. No. Okay, one more. Well. Yeah. If I spawn with a good spell, I'm gonna keep going. And Ball Lightning is a really good one. Wait, no. Cancel, because I want to have enough knowledge that I can search through another bookshelf if needed. There. That way I can search through it a second time if needed. Okay, unfinished tome. Writing tome. I'm having a bit of trouble reading this text. Writing tomes is seen as just a part of literacy. The same as fictitious and non-fictitious pieces of writing. As such, there were many tomes stored in this archive, mainly to read casually rather than to study the teachings inside, since not everyone has enough magic affinity to utilize the scriptures inside. This tome is most curious, as it seems to have some writing, but about halfway the writing stops, maybe hoping someone else would pick up where it left off. Okay. Lever. Choice. I'm gonna choose knowledge. And then I'll go back and check this bookshelf. Ooh, Book of Fairy Sorrows. Yep, that's always a good one for me. Clockwork boots. All right, sure, I'll take him. And let's see. Oh, another choice. Greed. Oh, wow. I cannot believe I actually got 5 in a row without taking damage. That is crazy. I guess now that I think about it, there was a health pack in the other room. I could have just kept going until I took damage. Okay. That room cleared out. So that room cleared out. So man. Yeah, that attack was coming. Why did I was not able to dodge it? Alright, red rose, nice, nice, nice. That's a good item. Looking at the borders surrounding it, I think downward is actually going to be the way to go to get to the boss room. I think. Oh, maybe not. Wow. There's a lot of paths here. Search deeper. Vampiric Towns. That's a good one. Oop. Greed. Yep. Took a risk. Shit. Yep. Took a risk and did not pay off that time. But I do have a health pack laying around here. And then let's go back to Oblong. Have him heal me real quick. And then let's upgrade some of my spells. Orphan Shock the Player, that's a good one. Decrease speed and increase shock frequency. Thunder Toss. Initial hit deals 24 damage. And one more Thunder Toss. Yeah, alright. That should do a lot for me, I think. Oh, here's the boss room. Oh, cool. Oh, walk up far enough to get that registered. Okay. It's the boss room. Nothing in here. Dang, this is extensive. There we go. Another health. Get me back up to full for now. Okay. Alright, that's everything that way. Was there more? Yeah, I think there was more downward because I thought it was gonna turn out to be the right way. This might be the last room. Yeah, okay. Oops. Took an unnecessary damage there, but hey, look at that. Do we got? No. I think I will just charge the boss with this setup. It'll either work or it won't. Nope. Grievous Tempest. Ah! Oh wow. He moves fast with that attack. It is wild to be attacking like a robot guy with electricity. Shoot. Nope. Man, that thing moves so fast. No. I was actually kind of close that time. Okay. All right. I think we've been going for 3 hours now. I think that's gravity push. Yeah, I think that's a decent time to stop. I did at least get to floor 2 for once, so that's not bad. Yeah, I mean, hey, I at least got to floor 2, so that's not too bad. But yes, that will be all for tonight. Still working on determining what exactly next week is going to bring, because with holiday preparations and some stuff going on at work, I don't know whether or not I'm going to have any time to stream next week at all. The week after, I've got a bit more free time because of time off due to the holidays, so hopefully I'll be able to squeeze in at least a little bit more to that. But yes, so that is all for tonight. As always, I have been Nyte Lyfe, your resident revenant VTuber, reborn again. Be safe, be well as you retreat to the night, and as always, till we meet again.